Hello, I am Manjusha. I am a teacher of Kota School. So today we are going to study time. You know what is time? Time tells us all about the duration of the work what we do on the fixed hours. So today we are going to learn time. Everyone knows in your hand waist also you wear the watch. What is the use of this watch? To tell us the time. So today we are going to learn reading time. Let us start with the time. Every house has a clock. Can you see this clock? Yes, this is a clock that is hung on the wall of every house. Now here we can see there are some numbers on the clock, face of the clock. Yes, there are how many numbers? 12 numbers. So along with the numbers we can see there are some hands. Some are short hand, some are long hands. So short hand and long hand and one thin hand. You can see it's moving. So let us understand what is the use of these numbers and what is the use of these hands of the clock. Now we can see, first we will understand why the numbers are written on the clock. Now we can see all the numbers, that is from 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Now what we can see? These are the numbers written on the face of the clock. Can you see these numbers are arranged in equal distance? Yes, they are arranged in equal distance. So we can see there is a gap of every 5 small lines. What you can see? There is a gap of every small 5 lines in each number. Okay? On the whole face of the clock, where there are 12 numbers, there is the gap of all 5 lines, that is that makes the complete time. So we are going to learn about what these lines tells us. Okay, these are nothing but these are the 5 equal gap of 5 equal lines stating us that they are the minutes. What? They are the minutes of the clock. Now how to calculate the minutes of the clock? That I will explain you after some time. First we will understand what is the use of the hands. Now we can see there are 3 hands. One hand is continuously moving. Yes, it's not stopping, it is continuously moving. This hand is considered as a second hand. What it is? It is a second hand. Now we can see there are 2 more hands. One is short hand and other one is big hand. Okay, short hand is called as a hour hand. What it is? Short hand is called as a hour hand, and minute hand, the long hand, the other hand we can see that is the long hand, and it is called as minute hand. Now what we can see in the face of the clock? Which hand is moving continuously? Second hand. When this second hand starts from 12 and when it covers complete distance and again comes on 12, then we can see the minute hand is moving from one line to another line. Okay, so in this way we can see the hands are moving. See here, this hand starts moving as the minute hand moves. As the second hand moves, takes one complete rotation, then minute hand will move from one number to other number. Okay, now children, when the minute hand is on that number, that tells us that it is, I can see here, see we can see here, now minute hand is on 12 and hour hand is on 2. Okay, now what is the time in this watch? Minute hand, when minute hand will be on the digit 12 and hour hand will be on number 2, the time in the clock will be 2 o'clock. What time we are reading? It is a 2 o'clock. Whenever the hour hand points on that number will tell us the time. Suppose for example, I will show you again. Now see children here. Now our hand is on. Now here I have shown you the time. Our hand is on 10 and minute hand is on 12. So what is the time here? It is 10 clock. So our hand, when the small hand is on the number, that number is telling the time on the clock. But when minute hand should be on 12. So where is the minute hand? Long hand is on 12 and short hand is on 10. So time in the clock is shown as 10 o'clock. In the same way, the minute hand takes one complete round, and then we come to the next number. So that is, just a minute, let me show you. Suppose now the time in the clock is 7 o'clock. Okay, here the time in the clock is 7 o'clock. Now you can see how minute hand is moving. Minute hand will move slowly one by one on each number, and then here it has covered 5 minutes. Then it will cover, here it has covered 5 minutes. Then 10. Then here 15. Then again 5 minutes, that is 20. Then again 5 minutes, that is 25. Then again we will come to 5 minutes, that is 30. Again when we cross 5 lines, it is 35. In this way, when the minute hand takes one complete round, now see what is happening to the hour hand. Hour hand is also slowly moving, and it will come when the minute hand is on 12. When minute hand is on 12, the hour hand is on 8. So the time in the clock is 8 o'clock. Okay. So here in the same way, minute hand when completes one complete round, the hour hand will move from 8 to 9. So where will the hour hand go when minute hand will take one complete round? Hour hand will come from 8 to 9. So once again we can see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now here it is 12. Now what happened to the hour hand? We can see hour hand is on 9 and minute hand is on 12. In this way, students, we can learn the time. Always shorthand, that is hour hand is on the number 9 here, and minute hand, that is long hand, is on the number 12. So the time shown in the clock is 9 o'clock. Okay. So when the minute hand takes one complete round, that is it is completing complete 60 minutes. That is when it moves one complete round, it takes 60 minutes. That means each number, when we have seen that we can see small lines in each number. So these are complete 60 minutes. Okay children. So now today you are going to read the time on your own, and you are going to tell your parents that this is the time, 5 o'clock. Now I will be going home. I will be going for play. It's my play time. So children, you can learn the time by doing.